Two Indiana families are facing what thousands of families are enduring. They're in a race against time to find a life-saving bone marrow transplant for their children.
But these families face another obstacle. There are too few African Americans on the match registry. RTV6 reporter Stacia Matthews joins us with their stories and what you can do to help. Stacia.
Well, Todd, there were 3 families in need of a transplant, but time ran out for 14-year-old Erica Martin. She died last Friday after a 4-year battle with leukemia. Her mother is urging people of color to sign up and make a difference.
My house is quiet. My girls are not fighting. And I would just give anything just to hear my kids argue with each other. So, but I'm okay in a sense because I know she's in a better place and she don't have to suffer anymore.
Brandy Martin is making funeral arrangements for her oldest daughter, Erica, an honor student who had aspirations of becoming a vet until she was diagnosed with leukemia. Erica decided to become an oncologist to help kids with cancer, but she died waiting for a match for a bone marrow transplant.
It's very important that more African Americans get on the list because it'll save a lot of the children's lives. And I won't want another family to go through what my family is currently going through.
We have other children in the state of Indiana, and 2 children in particular right now that we have to find a match for, and if we can, it could be life-saving.
Dr. Dan Waxman, Chief Medical Officer with the Indiana Blood Center, is referring to Shiana, who has lymphoma, and Robert, who is battling sickle cell anemia. He says donors of every background are needed, but there's an urgent need for minorities, especially blacks.
The registering is so easy now. It really doesn't, you don't even have your blood drawn. It really is taking a swab and rubbing the inside of your mouth, and that's all it takes to join the registry, plus filling out a questionnaire.
These days, giving bone marrow is as easy as giving blood. Only 20% of the time is bone marrow extracted from the hip bone. For Erica, the life-saving transplant never came. Still, her mother vows to be her daughter's voice.
I will always, fight for that and speak on that because I know that's what my child will have wanted me to do.
Now, the Blood Center is holding a bone marrow donor drive later this month. But again, these 2 kids here in Indiana, Todd, in a race against time.
And so, Stacia, what can people do to help?
You can register. If you are African American between the ages of 16 and 60 years old in good health and you are willing, they want to hear from you. You should register now.
All right, so sad to hear about Erica, but maybe this will help some other families.
Absolutely.
All right, Stacia, thank you. Erica? Oh, and for more information on the match registry and how you can join, head to theindychannel.com and look for this story on the homepage.